Hello guys and welcome to chapter 1114 of One Piece live review. So let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. The chapter is called Wings of Icarus and the cover photo of the chapter is Kinemon and Yamato talking about, I think it's Orochi, and they have a katana in front of them. It says, "Only child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine pilgrimage. I ask you to complete a pilgrimage to Hakumai and return this sword to Enma's shrine in the late Yasue's stead." Okay, let's start with the chapter. Damn. So we see the Navy HQ receiving the news that Vegapunk is spreading, that the world is sinking into the ocean. And they're panicking. They're mad at Dr. Vegapunk. Of course, we see Akainu again with a mad face for the 100th time in a row. So now we see all around the world the news that are spreading. Everyone is going in shock, crazy, laughing. Mockery Town is laughing. They think Vegapunk is making a joke, probably. We have Water 7. Wow. We see the Water 7 people in shock. We see Iceberg, I think that's Iceberg in Water 7, who is also in shock about the news of Vegapunk saying that the world is going to sink. And Water 7 already is sinking into the water as we speak. And it was from the first time we were introduced to Water 7. Oh, now we go to Impel Down and we finally see the most fan favorite criminal, Doflamingo. He's laughing as everyone as usual. He's talking to Magellan. And he's saying, what are you gonna do when the prison gets completely flooded? They're talking about the flood and the Vegapunk's news. Oh, and Doflamingo says, we can always go higher up. I think he's implying about Mary Joy. I always butcher that name. So he definitely knows something. Why else would he say that? We can always go somewhere higher up to save ourselves from the flood. We see the Fishman Kingdom. Shirahoshi is worried, asking her dad. Her dad can't believe the news. And we're back to Egghead. The Marines are still panicking. They're mad at Vegapunk. They think Vegapunk is lying. We see the Gorosei. They're quickly panicking also. They want to eradicate this news, this broadcast, to spread the word from spreading around anymore. Okay, Vegapunk is saying, since he knows most people won't believe him, he's making a prediction about an earthquake that will rock the very planet, and the sea level will rise by 1 meter. And it just happened today, the earthquake. And a number of islands will become uninhabitable because of the earthquake and the sea level rising for 1 meter. And we see pictures of people on boats literally in front of their houses because the water level is so high. It's like on the first floor level. So it already started all around the world because of the earthquake caused probably by Mother Flame or something. Vegapunk says, if this doesn't happen, you can ignore the other message, all the other things I'm going to say in this message, but it just happens. So he says, if this happens, please listen to what I'm saying. This earthquake is not a natural phenomenon. The Gorosei are going crazy, bro. Jay Garcia Saturn, who is the spider Gorosei, is going crazy, attacking Chopper, Nami, and Robin, saying, get out of here. Of course, trying to get them killed. And screaming at Vegapunk, not another word to say, even though Vegapunk is not there. They're fighting. Chopper is defending Robin with his rumble ball. Vegapunk continues talking, which is saying that he did 2 sins from the last chapter. Now he's going to tell us what is his first sin. He was fixated on creating an energy that will last forever, to give the world a brighter future. And that is Mother Flame. But he flew too close to the sun. Hence the name of the chapter, Icarus, Wings of Icarus. We see finally what the mother flame is. It's a bit of fire inside of a water, inside of a tank. So fire inside of a water, which is pretty crazy enough. And the tank we see has two scribings on it, A and Mu, and S minus 108. I will make a theory after this video to try and figure out what this means. Jay Garcia is in front of the flame, turned back to human form. He says he eradicated all life forms in the room near the mother flame, but no Vegapunk to be found. Okay, now we see the huge giant robot that was on Egghead Island. The Marines are shooting at him, but it's not making a scratch. They're wondering what the hell is happening. We see Dory and Brogy being attacked by the Hog Gorosei, which is Saint Valkyrie, still attacking Dory and Brogy and fighting with them. The Hoki. They're saying not to touch his flames because they will be burned to crisp. Now Vegapunk is talking about his second sin, and it's something, and before that he says we have to address something that happened between 900 and 800 years ago, the 100-year void, a century-long period that is a blank in the past of humanity. Oh, now we see the Celestial Dragons being mad at the Marines to shut this cretin's mouth. So it seems that Celestial Dragons do know at least something. They're not just random buffoons walking around like daddy's little boys. They're wondering, how does Vegapunk know about the Void Century when everything has been deleted or lost? There is one key to unlocking some scraps and echoes from back then, they say. Damn, what the hell is that? Oh, they're saying some nasty things to do to Vegapunk. We see some Celestial Dragons that don't even know what the Void Century is. They haven't even heard of it. Oh, we see Jaguar Di Sol laying back and laughing, remembering about the poneglyphs. He's just chilling and laughing. Oh, we see the Orange Town and he's blue. It's the old man who was guarding the dog. It's Bodil and Chuchu. Chuchu the dog and Bodil the old guy. Yeah, Vegapunk confirms that even though the poneglyphs help uncover the 100-year truth, it's taboo to be delving into the poneglyphs. It's made taboo by the world government. And that's his second sin. He betrayed the government and studied this era himself. He said he was fortunate enough to inherit some documents from a group of archaeologists, probably the archaeologists from Ohara, before the Ohara incident. We see Brook, Robin, and Nami, and Chopper, and I think Stella screaming for Zoro and Jinbe to help them. The clouds started stretching. Nami saying, "Look out, guys." We also see Imu silhouette. He isn't saying anything. We of course don't see his face or anything. We just saw his silhouette, not saying nothing. He only knows a small fragment of this 100-year void. So he says what he knows, he will speak only what he knows to be a 100% fact. Luffy is still fighting the Hoki. Vegapunk says, uh-oh, get ready for this. The star of this story was born 900 years ago in a bountiful and advanced kingdom. And just like the legendary sun god Nika from the fables of Elbaf, he too fought with a stretchy and elastic body, and they called him Joy Boy. So my guy just confirmed Joy Boy and Nika are two different characters, and that sun god Nika is from Elbaf. And the next arc is probably going to be Elbaf, and if we have been getting our minds blown now, who knows what the hell is happening or is gonna happen at Elbaf. Dory and Brogy are warning Luffy not to attack the Hoki because he'll keep injuring himself. Luffy says, don't worry, this next move is definitely gonna work. But it doesn't work. His hand blows up, magnifies in a cartoonish way, and then Dory and Brogy start laughing, telling him to stop doing that because they're cracking up. And we end the chapter with Vegapunk saying Joy Boy was the first man to take to the seas, the first one to be called a pirate. So Joy Boy is the first pirate. Could this mean Luffy is going to be the last pirate? Holy crap. What a chapter. Okay, I'm going to go make a video and prepare for a theory about this chapter probably tomorrow. Let me know in the comments what do you think about this chapter and about all these revelations. What do you think is gonna happen? Oh yeah, break next week. Damn. See you next time, guys. Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe for more.